Homemade.
Hi everyone, I'm Rita Peterson with Everything Homemade and Happy New Year. It's 2018 and this will be the first video of 2018. So what are we making today? We are making a vegetable or fruit dip. This is a common one I make for my kids. I have some peppers here cut up, some celery, and we're just going to have a snack. And I figured, you know what, I'm going to show you how I make a dip. Now I have two bowls out because I'm going to be making two different style dips. Because half my crew likes one and half the crew likes the other, and it doesn't matter, I enjoy both, but I figured I'll show you a couple of variations. Very easy on how to make a dip. First I use yogurt as my base. So if you don't know how I make homemade yogurt, there will be a link at the end of the video to that video on how I make yogurt. So what I'm going to do is, Ocean, if you want to get closer here, I'm going to take basically a huge ladle full and put it into the bowl here. And I'm going to do another ladle full. And I like to make a little bit more than what I need, just because we can use it for the entire week. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same for this bowl. And this is just plain homemade yogurt. So something like that. There's probably about 2 cups of yogurt in each bowl. So I'm going to just set that aside. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do Annika's bowl here first so she can start stirring. Right? Annika, she's 4 and she's going to be my helper. So I'm going to do one that all the kids love this one. And first I start with some hemp oil. So I put a little bit of hemp oil in here. Just a little bit of squirt. Can you see that in there? Okay, so not too much, just a tablespoon. And then onion powder, you guys. A little bit of onion powder. And again, we're probably about a teaspoon here of onion powder. Annika, you can start mixing because I know you want to mix. And we're about a teaspoon of basil, which, well, just a little bit over. Make that 2 teaspoons of basil, which obviously Mommy needs more basil. And then I have some oregano, same amount of oregano in there. There you go. Mix it around. And then what I like to do is just sweeten it just a little bit with coconut sugar. Now you could use honey too. I just don't, because what I like is to make more than what I need so I can use it all week. And honey seems to separate really bad in dressings. And it also takes over the natural culture in the yogurt. It fights it. So I just add a little bit of coconut sugar, and we're talking like a couple of teaspoons. So get that mixed up there. You don't need it really sweet. It's just to sweeten it slightly. How are we doing? You doing good? Yeah? Good job. Take a look. That looks awesome. Oh, I didn't spill. I knew what I was doing. Beautiful. Can I see this for a second? So she did such an awesome job. And so it actually is really nice and thick, just like a store-bought dip. And that is it. This actually tastes delicious. It is that simple. So let's go over here and let's do this one. Okay, different variation. Again, we are going to start with a little bit of hemp oil. And you can use olive oil without a problem in here. I'm just going to put a little bit of hemp oil, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of oregano. Now I would add a little bit of basil too, but since I ran out, this one won't have any basil. And life will go on, and that's the beauty of being able to just cook with what you got. Pardon me, Annika?
This one.
Nope, that one's done. You're going to try it out right away, okay? Okay, so we have oregano, and this one I'm going to put a little bit of tomato powder. Remember in the past videos I made tomato powder. Now if you did not see that video, it will be linked at the end of this video also. So I'm going to put a little bit of tomato powder, and I'm just going to do a tablespoon. This is not a true tablespoon, so just a little bit under a tablespoon in here. Sprinkle it about. It gives it a really nice dimension of flavor. The other thing that I'm going to do in this one is put some chopped parsley in here, just like so. And then I am going to add some freshly chopped onion, green onion in here. And this one didn't quite chop all the way through, so we're just going to break that up. And then I'm going to add the same thing. I'm going to put a little bit of coconut sugar in here, and not very much. Like, I'm just doing a solid teaspoon of sugar, so it's just enough just to sweeten it a bit. And then Mommy's going to mix this one, okay, Annika? And we're going to mix this up. Take a look at that. And this is how simple it is to make a dip. And let's dip it together. Are you ready? Do you want to dip it together? Yeah, I know. You get a little bit of shy. That's okay. Let's dip it together. You ready? Mmm. How was it? Is it good? Should Mommy taste yours? Perfect. It's not too sweet, has lots of spices in it, not overpowering, really smooth flavor. You would never guess that this was yogurt. It's healthy. Kids love to eat vegetables with dip. So do adults. And it's only took, what, a matter of less than 5 minutes to make both sets of dip that will hold in the fridge for a solid week. Beautiful, wonderful, and we're going to sit down with the rest of my crew and have some vegetables and dip for our morning snack. See you on the next video.